Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you my vinyl collection. It's not big as a lot of other people's I've seen, but it will be just like my CD collection videos, except I'm going to go through all the vinyls in one video. I'm not going to split it up into parts or anything like that, and we're going to start off with my Eminem vinyl collection. First off, we have the 8 Mile 20th anniversary soundtrack. This comes with the original soundtrack plus all the instrumentals and the original demo to Lose Yourself. And the cover is the exact same as the CD cover, just different shades of color. Like it's the same design, just pink, a little bit of orange, purple, and all that in there. Here's the inside. And the vinyls have nothing really special to them except that it shows tracks, and on the back it has something different. I'm not going to show them all, but that is first one. Next up is Curtain Call the Hits. This is the explicit version, same as the CD. Here's the inside. Standard black vinyl. Nothing too special about it. So yeah, a lot of records that I have on vinyl, I have on CD. Like I'm trying to get everything from Eminem on vinyl, everything from Imagine Dragons, Metallica, a few artists that I really enjoy. Next up we have The King Is Back. I don't know if this was meant to be an album that he released, and I don't know if this is like a bootleg copy or anything like that, but it has tracks The Conspiracy, Sauce, Nail in the Coffin, Hail Mary. The Conspiracy is actually on the Eminem Show Expanded Edition track. Don't know if you can see that, but it's track number 2 on disc 2 there. So it's on that as well. Again, I don't know if this version I have is a bootleg or not. But here's the vinyl. It's blue. There's some marbling in it. Very hard to come up on camera though. Next up we have Recovery by Eminem. And here's the flip side, just like the CD. Except the CD one is the booklet and it actually has the track list on the back. But here's the inside with the track list and everything like that. The vinyls are black. If they are special edition or have color to them, I will show them. If not, I won't. Next up we have Marshall Mathers LP 2. Again, same as the CD, except, well, I wish I had the deluxe on CD, but I don't, at least not yet anyways. But it's a good album. It's a good follow-up to MMLP 2, for sure. This does not have lyrics. Does it have anything? Nope, just the vinyls, no lyric insert or anything like that. Next up we have Reading Festival 2017. This is not, well, it is signed, but it's like printed on there, like photocopied or whatever. This has a lot of songs like Square Dance, Won't Back Down, Business, Rap God, Just Don't Give a Fuck, Criminal, Troy versus Everybody, Fastlane, It also has songs that he did with other artists like The Hills, the Weekend remix, Drop the World Lil Wayne, Airplanes Part 2, and Forever. Which is pretty cool considering I don't really have those on DVD, or not DVD, CD or vinyl. Forever is on the Relapse Refill, so I do have that. And Airplanes Part 2, I do have that. I will show that later in the collection. But, and there's the back. Inside. I'm going to show both vinyls because they are two different colors. Here's the first one. I don't know what you would call this, but it's marbled. I do like it. But like vinyls like this with this color, it's the type of record that you play once, maybe twice, and then don't ever touch it again. I'll probably play it a couple more times. And if I can get it, here is vinyl number 2. It's like a maroonish type color. So those are the only two special. That and the King is Back, the only two colored Eminem records that I have. Just trying to think if this was before or after. Okay, it was after Revival, which is the next one I have. This is probably my favorite Eminem album. People hate on it. They really do. But it's not that bad. You got features from Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, Alicia Keys, Ex Ambassadors, Kalani, Pink, and Castle, Rose, Bad Husband, River, Walk on Water, Tragic Endings, Frame, Heat, Fended. They're all amazing. I really do enjoy them. Here's the inside. And next up we have probably everyone's favorite from newer Eminem, Kamikaze. What I like about this is that when you fold it out, it shows the complete Kamikaze playing, which is pretty cool. But here you got features from Joyner Lucas, Royce da 5'9", and Jessie Reyez, who is on here twice. She's good. I do like her stuff. So there's olive green vinyl. There's only 13 tracks. There's 7 on one side, and the other 6 on side B. Sorry. If I can get this. And that is all my Eminem record. Nope. Got one more. Music to Be Murdered By, side B Deluxe Edition. Comes with Music to Be Murdered By, side A, so the main album, and then the deluxe album, side B. So here's the back, here's the front, here's the inside, and it's 4 LPs, and I'm only showing one because they're all the same color if I can get it out, but they are silver, which is a pretty cool color. Now, that is all my Eminem records. Next up, we have Boston, which is this one, Don't Look Back. Picked it up at a thrift store for, I think it was 20 bucks. An original pressing. The inside. The back. And then my most recent purchase, I'm putting purchases that I just bought or recently bought in my M&M pile crate, because I don't have room in my other one, but I will hopefully be getting another one. Anyways, Ruthless Records, Eazy-E, Boys in the Hood single, and on the B side is Eazy-E and Rendezvous, LA is the place. Nothing special about it, just pretty cool to have. This is the first, I guess, single, dual single, whatever you want to call it, that I have on vinyl, but there's nothing special about it. It's standard black. It plays really good. I did listen to it when I got home. I think I got it. It was, I think, $20 after taxes. Actually, it was $20.69 to be exact after taxes. So, but I got it. Just gotta move a couple things. We're now moving into NF, and I have this one first. Going in chronological order of release date. We have Perception. This, and I am currently listening to this, so this is why I grabbed this. I mean, I would have grabbed it first from my main crate anyways, but I'm currently listening to it. Perception. Here's the back. Inside. It's probably my second favorite NF record. No, third favorite NF record. Second favorite is The Search. I love this album. No misses. I mean, there's no misses on any of his albums, but this one I absolutely love. We got The Search on here, Leave Me Alone, My Stress, Returns, When I Grow Up, Hate Myself, No Excuses, Only, Like This, Options, Trauma, Thinking, Why, Time. Like, there's a lot of good songs on here. Nothing special about this one. Standard black, just like the rest of them. Next up, though, we have Clouds, the mixtape from NF. This came out in 2021, and it's 10 songs. It's a good little mixtape. Just something that he put out while we waited for the next album, which we did get. Here's the inside. I was hesitant on grabbing this on vinyl, but I picked it up anyways because, like I said, I want to have everything from him on vinyl. I'm only missing 2, Mansion and Therapy Session, which hopefully I'll be able to find in coming weeks. But we got Clouds, Story, Lost with Hopsin, Trust with Tech N9ne, Pay My Dues, which came out as a single in 2019, but didn't get put onto an actual project until 2021. So that was 2 years old. I wish he just left it as a single, made it 9 songs long instead of 10, but it is what it is. Next up, I'm grabbing all 3. We have Hope. I have 3 versions of this, 2 standard and 1 special. But this is my favorite project from him. Favorite. I've been listening to it ever since it came out, a little over a month ago. Apple Music, before I switched over to Spotify, I said that I listened to it almost 900 times. Like, it was like 880 something plays. Start to finish. I love it. Here's the back. Here's the inside. And that is one. Here's the other. Same. Nothing special about it. Here is one worth showing though. So you can see here, limited edition white vinyl. I got this on his site along with a signed copy of the CD, which is pretty cool. So But other than the vinyl color, it's all the same. I know you guys know what white is, but I still feel like it's worth showing. It's pretty. I like it. I really do. I was going to keep it sealed, but I decided not to. Next up, we have Night Visions by Imagine Dragons. This is their debut from 2012. This is 2014, but the actual album came out in 2012. You have nothing special about it. It's not a gatefold or anything. There's the back. Nothing special about that. Just the standard version. I might pick up the 10-year expanded soon. Who knows? But next up we have Smoke and Mirrors. This is on 2 LPs, 4 sides, but nothing special. It has the lyrics to the songs on this side and a picture of them on this side. And I actually saw them live last April, which was pretty cool. And they did an acoustic version of I Bet My Life, which was pretty cool to hear. Next up, we have Evolve, which is a singular LP, but it's a gatefold one, which I like. This does have the lyrics on this side, and again, another picture of them here. Next up, we have Origins. Probably their weakest album, definitely, but still worth a listen. Here's the track listing, picture of them all in red. It's gatefold. Again, nothing special, like no special edition colored vinyl or anything like that. Next up, we have Mercury Act 1. This is special edition, only because the guy falling on the front is red instead of black. That's the only difference here. And again, the eye symbols are also red instead of black, but other than that, nothing special about it. It is a gatefold though, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have Mercury Act 2. This is 2 LPs, but not a gatefold, which is weird. But here's the back, and you did see what was on the sleeves, or somewhat what was on them. Pretty sure this is sleeve or disc 1. And here's the second one. Next up, we have Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi. This, in my opinion, is his best project from the Man on the Moon series, definitely. I mean, you got Soundtrack to My Life, Solo Dolo, Day and Night, Sky My Full, Intergalactic, Make Her Say, Pursuit of Happiness. Like, you got a lot of good stuff on here. 2 LPs, but nothing special about them. Standard black. Then I have Man on the Moon 3. I don't have Man on the Moon 2, either on CD or vinyl. I just can't find it. But Man on the Moon 3. I haven't listened to this in full yet. I definitely need to. But you got features from Pop Smoke and Skepta, Phoebe Bridgers, and Trippie Redd. So, Here's the inside, and as you can see, Kid Cudi poster came from here, so it did come with a poster, which I thought was pretty cool. Next up, we have a big jump from hip-hop to alternative 70s rock. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. This originally came out in 1993, but here's the inside. There's nothing special about it, just a standard copy. Next up, Pink Floyd's The Wall. Nothing on the back. And the inside, it's pretty cool. It's a really good album. Probably my favorite Floyd album so far. I definitely want to grab some more eventually. Next up, we have Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses. Not a gatefold. Kind of wish it was, but it's not. I was gonna say there's nothing special in here, but this is the sleeve, and there's lyrics on the back of it here, as you can tell. Next up, we have Use Your Illusion 1. I got this with Appetite for Destruction as well as Use Your Illusion 2, which I'll be showing next, all on the same day. Again, nothing special about the vinyls. I don't know why I keep saying that. Like I said, if there's anything to show, I will show. But, yeah. That was Use Your Illusion 1. Here's Use Your Illusion 2. Same cover. I prefer this one because it's blue, and blue is my favorite color. But, yeah. Next up, we have Nickelback's latest album, Get Rollin'. I haven't listened to this in full. As you can see here, though, translucent orange. So I will show that. Doesn't come up as translucent on camera, but it totally is. Like, if I look into the light, it totally is. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. And I am recording on my phone, for those of you wondering. I don't have any professional setup. I'm in my bedroom, just doing this for fun, not trying to make any money off it. If it happens, it happens, but yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. Anyways, My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. I finally got around to listening to this in full yesterday. I listened to it on Spotify instead of the vinyl. It was pretty late at night, so I didn't want to really do that. Here's the back, and open it all up. It's that, which is pretty cool. And then the inside, and they are standard black, but there's something I want to show you. So it's only 3 sides. 2 vinyls, but only 3 sides are being used up by music. The other side is a cool, it's hard to tell, but it's a cool picture disc on the back of vinyl 2. Yeah, on the back of the second vinyl. I like it. Thought it was really cool. Thought I'd show you guys. Next up, we have Corday from A Bird's Eye View. I picked this up mostly because I know he's going on tour with NF because he has a song with him called Careful. And also he's on the Killer remix with Eminem, and he also has a song on here, Parables remixed with Eminem. Not a gatefold, only one LP, but it's tan, almost clearish. Like, you can kind of see through it, like it's a clearish tan color, which I do like. I haven't listened to it yet. I definitely have to, and I probably will. We'll see whether it'll be on vinyl or just on Spotify or whatever. Next up, AC/DC, High Voltage. Again, I haven't listened to this in full yet. I need to, but it has TNT on it, so there you go. There's the back. Nothing special about it. Sleeve is pretty cool though. I don't know when this came out in the UK, but over in North America, in the US and Canada, it was 76. Maybe it did come out in 76 everywhere. I don't know. I thought it was 73 for the UK. I'll have to look into that. Next, we have Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. The only song I know on here is the title track, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So, but yeah, that's the back, front. And next up we have Let There Be Rock. I haven't heard anything from this one yet. I definitely need to. The back. Again, nothing special about this one either, though. Let me see. Next up, we have Highway to Hell, the last album Bon Scott was on. R.I.P. to him. I did listen to this one in full, but the only song I remember is Highway to Hell. If I'm being honest, I don't remember any of the other ones. But the sleeve, similar to High Voltage. I would like to have originals if I can find them. There's a lot of albums, but that's pretty hard to do around where I live. There are many record shops, but many of them usually sell new. Back in Black, first album with what's his name? Brian Johnson. There we go. But yeah, nothing special about this. Not a gatefold or anything, but the next one I'm about to show is, and it's the only AC/DC that I have that is a gatefold. It is For Those About to Rock. Again, the only song I know on here is For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, aka the title track. But yeah, there's the inside. This came out directly after Back in Black. And here is the sleeve. This one feels thicker than 180 gram. Shit, I don't know if you can tell, but it actually is kind of thick. Jeez. It feels way thicker than 180 gram. Shit, didn't know. And then finally, for AC/DC, we have Who Made Who. I was gonna say the only song I know on here is Who Made Who, but I don't, because it's the soundtrack to the Stephen King movie Maximum Overdrive. As you can see down there, and it has Who Made Who, You Shook Me All Night Long, Hell's Bells, and For Those About to Rock. The other songs I don't know. DT, Sink the Pink, Shake Your Foundations, and Chase the Ace. I don't know those ones. But here's the sleeve. And this one feels hella thick too. Like, what? Why do they feel all so thick? It's definitely more than 180 gram. Has to be. Has to be. There's no other reasoning for it. Next up, the greatest album in the world, Michael Jackson's Thriller. Masterpiece of an album. Everyone knows this. Everyone has it. Has to. It was the highest selling album in the world at the time. Like, you can't go wrong with some classic Michael Jackson. Next up, we have the collection of Led Zeppelin, starting with Led Zeppelin 1. Just standard, not a gatefold or anything. Led Zeppelin 2. Holy fuck. There's the inside with the track listing there. And all of these ones I have heard. I'm pretty sure I went over it in my CD collection of my favorite songs on these ones. I don't remember though. Next up, Led Zeppelin 3. And this one's cool because pretty sure I went over it as well. Shit, I think you did see it there, but well, it doesn't want to work, but you can use this dial to change the cover. But yeah, there's the back, inside, there's your track listing there. Next up, we have Led Zeppelin 4, aka Led Zeppelin Untitled, and I did pay $25 for it. It's an original in kind of good condition. The vinyl is. The actual casing and everything like that is not. But that was my collection of Led Zeppelin, and the only Led Zeppelin I do have on CD and vinyl is these 4. Next up, we have the Eagles Greatest Hits. This is a 2-disc set. Here's the first one. Front cover is the same as the other. Nothing special about it. And here's the other one. This is like the updated version. Hotel California, Heartache Tonight, Life in the Fast Lane. And here's this, the back side of it and all that good stuff. Next up, we have wrong album, Night in the Ruts, Aerosmith. This has Remember Walking in the Sand, which is a cover, which I do like. Again, I haven't heard this in full yet though. It goes for a lot of these albums, honestly. So, whichever ones I have heard in full, I'll let you know, because the majority of them I haven't. And then we have Rockin' a Hard Place, by Aerosmith as well. The only two Aerosmith albums I have on vinyl. This one is kind of falling through here, as you can see, but next up we have Def Leppard, Hysteria. The only Def Leppard record I have on vinyl, and probably the only one I will ever have. They're good, they are, but, and here's the sleeves. Again, these feel so much thicker than what they should be. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then this one has all the lyrics, which is pretty cool. Next up we have AC/DC. Run DMC, Raising Hell. Excuse me. But yeah, this is a good record. My favorite track is probably It's Tricky and Walk This Way remix with Aerosmith. Nothing special about it. It's not a gatefold or anything. But yeah, nothing special. It's standard black vinyl. I know this isn't a professional way to do a collection like this, but it's the only way I really can. Then we have Wolf Castle, Da Vinci's Inquest. I have this on CD as well, but I prefer the vinyl. It's green, which I do like. Very cool. Covers just this. There's nothing. Sorry, there's nothing to it. It's a good project though. I do like it. Next up, Boney M, Night Flight to Venus. I only got this song, or this album, for one song, and one song only. Rasputin. I think I paid like $5 for it. It's an original, which is just pretty good. But yeah, I only got it for Rasputin, that's it. Next up, we have Rolling Stones, Tattoo You. I got this because I wanted to have a Stones record in my collection. And I only know one song from this one, Start Me Up. It's like the one that everyone knows. So. Next up, Even in the Quietest Moments, Supertramp. This has Give a Little Bit, which is the only song I know from this one. Then we have Crime of the Century. Don't know any from this one at all. Just kind of embarrassing. Anyways, and then we have Breakfast in America, which I know The Logical Song and Breakfast in America. I don't know any others. And I was born in 2002. It's 2023. I'm 21 now. I should have more musical knowledge than what I do. But next up we have the Sound of Music soundtrack. Have never seen the movie, never listened to this, but this was part of my mom's collection when she was a kid, so I figured I'd give it a go. Next up we have Elvis, GI Blues. The only song I know on here is Blue Suede Shoes, which is probably a bad thing, but I'll get around to it eventually. Say that with every record, but I will. Next up is She's So Unusual, Cyndi Lauper. Again, this was in my mom's collection, so this one I do know a couple. Girls Just Want to Have Fun and Time After Time. Next up we have Prince, Purple Rain. It's kind of hard to tell what tracks. I know what's on here. It's just kind of hard to read them. But you got Let's Go Crazy. Yeah, I can't tell that. That's the only one that I can make out. Oh, When Doves Cry, that's a good one. Well, Purple Rain. Next up, nope, get here. Another set of 3 George Carlin takeoffs and put-ons. This is my favorite comedian ever. He narrated Thomas the Tank Engine. Favorite show when I was a kid. Still kind of enjoy it every now and then. But there's only 5 skits on here. 2 sides. I like it. Then we have AM and FM, George Carlin. And these are all originals, by the way. So, here's the back. And then we have Toledo Window Box. So those are the only 3 George Carlin records that I have, comedy albums, whatever you want to call them. Where was I? Now we have Elton John, Breaking Hearts. Never heard anything from this. Is it bad that I don't know anything from this? Probably, because I do really like Elton John. And then we have Jump Up. Again, as far as I know, I haven't heard anything from this. I may have on the radio. I don't know. And now, back to some more modern artists. We have Juice WRLD, Goodbye and Good Riddance. R.I.P. to Juice. Favorite songs? The first 4. All Girls Are the Same. Lucid Dreams, Leaving Me, Wasted. Candles is good. Used To, Hurt Me, Black and White, and Long Gone. I mean, this whole album's phenomenal, but those are my favorites. Next up, Death Race for Love. And then lastly, for my Juice WRLD collection on vinyl, I am missing one, Fighting Demons, which I do plan on getting in the near future. But Legends Never Die, his best posthumous out of the 2, his better and best posthumous album. And this is the version with Smile from The Weeknd. With The Weeknd, sorry. I don't like that song. I'm sorry. I don't. But all the rest of it is really good. And if you want to read that, you can pause. That's if you don't have it already. But yeah, I don't have Goodbye and Good Riddance on CD because I can't find it on CD. I don't know if it was ever released on CD. If it was, can someone please correct me? We are finally getting down to our last few. Probably, I'd say, last 10, 12. Now, first, for Metallica, we have Ride the Lightning. I don't have Kill 'Em All yet. I do plan on getting that in the near future. But, yeah, we have Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning. The only song I've heard from here is For Whom the Bell Tolls. Next up, we have Master of Puppets from Metallica. The only song from here I've heard was Master of Puppets. Because it was I don't watch Stranger Things, but it was on there. Next up, we have Injustice for All. Haven't heard anything from this one yet. Definitely plan on it. So those are the first 3 from the Metallica collection that I got on vinyl. And I got the rest here. The Black Album, or Metallica, self-titled. Their best project, hands down. Doesn't matter if I've heard any of the other ones in full. Hands down, their best project. Load. It's okay. Again, haven't heard it in full, but people say it's okay. My friend, he's really big into Metallica, so. Stay. Reload. I've only heard a couple songs from here. I don't remember which ones. Death Magnetic. I don't have Saint Anger either. I need to get that if I can find it. I've probably heard a couple songs on here again, though I don't remember. Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And then their latest record, 72 Seasons. I haven't heard this one in full yet either. I've heard the singles from it, though, which is pretty cool. And it's boom. On camera, it'll look black, but I can assure you it's not. It's like a purplish, it's like a purplish violet color, which I really like. Is this even this one, side one? Okay. I didn't know what side that was. So that was disc 1. And here is this. This has all the lyrics to the songs and everything like that. But yeah, this is the only special Metallica album that I have. Special as in it's not standard black. The actual description of the colored is Indie Retail Midnight. Which is pretty cool. I don't know how long this video is going to be. So far I've been recording for about 50 minutes. But we'll see. It's probably going to be close to about an hour or so. I mean, I don't have that many more to go through, but still. 1, 2, I got 4 left, so let's just do all 4. B.O.B., aka Bob, presents The Adventures of Bobby Ray. This is what I meant when I said I had Airplanes Part 2, because it features Eminem and Hayley Williams of Paramore. I don't know if this is a bootleg or not, but it has a barcode, so I'm assuming not. But they're yellow, which I like. Yellow is a cool color. Not my favorite, but it's not a gatefold. I wish it was. But what can you do? Next up, we have another comedian, James Mullinger, Londoner to Maritimer. I do live in the Maritimes of Canada, Atlantic Canada. Here's the back. This was recorded in 2015. I did see him about 2 months ago, but this was recorded in 2015, so I was not at this show. I did not know about him at the time. Paid $30 for it. A little steep, but it's worth it. There's the inside. And here's the color of the record, translucent blue, which I like. It was a very good listen. Some very good jokes, some very risque jokes, definitely. Next up, we have Fleetwood Mac Rumors Original. I paid $25 for it. But that's the price you gotta pay for shit, I guess. But yeah. The only songs I've heard is Dreams, Go Your Own Way, and The Chain. So I do need to give this a listen. And last but not least, we have Boston's debut album, Boston. This has More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Rock and Roll Band. I paid $5 from it. One of my friends had an extra copy, so he asked if I wanted it, and I said, sure, why not? Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.